when did your parents look at you or your friends, or when did you look at yourself and go, I'm just bigger than everybody else?
I mean, I was always taller. I was always taller, but I was actually like at a younger age until maybe 16. I was always trying to fight the battle to like.
I've learned a lot over the 4 decades of health and fitness and being in the trenches with the greatest in the world. And one of those things I've learned a lot more about and how to build better muscle is nutrition and how it has changed over the decades. And that's why I have the Titan meal plan for you guys out there that are confused about nutrition. I'm gonna set you straight. Get a hold of me today. The link will be in the comments down below for you guys. Everybody, get over to the Titan meal plan, and I'll see you in the Titan crew where I will fine tune any difficulties that you're having.
I'm only getting song lyrics over here.
Oh.
Mike, when did you start your gym journey?
9 years old.
What about you, Thor?
Wow. Probably.
Gentlemen.
Similar, you know. I've always been, training and exercising at a very young age. So probably a similar age.
When did your parents look at you or your friends, or when did you look at yourself and go, I'm just bigger than everybody else?
I mean, I was always taller. I was always taller, but I was actually like at a younger age until maybe 16. I was always trying to fight the battle to like grow bigger, like as in size-wise. I was, it didn't matter how much I ate, I was just always kind of slim until I started to take the gym more seriously around the age, maybe like 16, 17. Before that, I was more in playing basketball, and with all the running, all the fat and all the, muscle just came off me.
I gotta ask a question because I can't imagine what your growth spurt was. At 14, I was competing at 13. It was Olympic lifting. At 14, I did my first powerlifting and bodybuilding show. And I walked on stage at that age at 176 pounds, ripped to the bone. And I won. And I beat 19-year-olds. And I was like, okay, this is something I really love. And I was like, I'm doing this for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Then I hit puberty, and I went from ripped on stage 175 to 285 pounds. And I also grew a good 4 or 5 inches during that year and a half. I just exploded. And I ate like this. Just this and peanut butter, and every class I was eating and eating. So I timed it perfect. What was that growth spurt, puberty, for you?
I think, like,
were you late or early?
I was early.
You were early.
I was early. Like I was, I think probably like peak height, 15, 16. Like height-wise, isn't that early? Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
No, I think what is 13, 14? I mean, 14. That's, I guess, in that range at 13 and a half, 14 till 16 is that real growth spurt.
Yeah.
No,
right?
You mean I'm done growing?
What did they say in school?
I was fully grown probably by the age of
I'm still growing.
16, 17, 18?
yeah, like 16.
Wow. You were that?
Yeah, I was tall. Like.
Could you imagine going to junior high school? 15, 16, and he's like this?
Jeez.
His growth spurt was my whole height. Yeah, just his growth spurt alone.
Bigger than the teachers.
I'm doing another one. Momo, you got another hamburger coming?
Actually, yeah. Mo, what else just got thrown up on here?
The good stuff.
What do you got?
I got some flank steak.
Flank steak.
That's
Is that the teriyaki?
It's a teriyaki flank steak. This shit was marinated in teriyaki sauce for probably about 5 days.
Ooh,
Yeah. You know how good that is?
so good.
So good, that's right. Oh, it's having a heart attack.
Yeah, Bobo's not taking care of it so well, huh?
I gave him another duty. Bobo, go give the posters to the guy. It's so funny.
So we just finished one movie. It turned out great. I am loving it. I love the dailies that we see.
On to the next project. You finish, you keep going, you keep trying to go. That's, I guess, a better way to say it. And this next movie that I have booked, this is gonna take all of me. This is gonna take slice to the bone, all the character development, but also I need to be able to move and groove and keep that strength through this process. You'll understand why that is after you see the movie, but keeping the strength is key when you're dieting. And so I'm gonna show you how to do that on Power Bodybuilding. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you over there.
I mean, 17, 18, 19, and I was rapidly growing. By the age 20, if I remember right, I was like almost 200 kilograms.
200.
Yeah, it was like 440.
20. So let me see if this is right. You were how tall at that time?
This height,
Which is
6'9".
6'9", 440, 20 years old.
Yeah.
So when I said that by 16 I'm 285, that's nothing compared to what this man was. And there's these monsters. I just wish these parents out there. And I'm curious to see what you're.
Obviously, with a lot of fat, you know, I had a lot of fat on me, like baby fat.
But don't you think that size?
Yeah.
You carried it,
Yeah.
and so that started building the connective, started building the strength, and then you fine-tuned it.
Yeah,
through
over
life.
the years, you know, was able to pack on more quality muscles. It took some time, and I went up and down. You know, some years I, dropped some weights and then went back up, and depending on the competition as well, depending on if I was competing at the World Strongman competition or the Arnold Strongman Classic. When I did the Arnold Strongman Classic, which was always the first big mush, I used to be heavy because for those shows, endurance didn't really matter. It was all about strength, all about strength. But for the World Strongman competition, you wanted to be
The mixture, right?
Yeah, the mixture. So I would usually drop 40 pounds in body weight, just to be more, so I could recover faster between events, so I could, have more endurance, because I needed that.
For those games.
How big are your parents? My dad is the same height, roughly. My mom is, so we use centimeters. She is like she's like 178 centimeters, which is what?
Anybody?
178 centimeters.
178. Let's say 5'9", maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Something
Brown,
like
a
that.
little
Yeah.
taller than me.
Yeah. Just 189. I'm 6'2".
And
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, 5'10". 5'10". Yeah.
yeah, it comes from my dad's side. So my grandfather, on my dad's side, he is the same height as well. He's like 6'8".
Good genetics.
You're
it's
shorter than my uncle.
Am I?
Yeah.
God damn it! How big is he?
It's
How big is he?
like 6'9".
Oh yeah. I'm
They're
representing
projecting Titan at
6'9".
It's that time again to get my blood work done to see where my numbers are. Again, the one big thing for me is I'm keeping track of it. It's so precise. I competed in bodybuilding and powerlifting and martial arts, but that was all over decades ago. And so how can I continue to keep this physique and be this strong at this stage? And so that is by optimizing my health with Titan Medical. It all stems from one thing: your blood work, what's going on inside of you. And that's the main thing that I'm focused about, is see how I can continue to not just be in the game. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be a weekend warrior. I don't want to say you got a dad bod. I want to be the pinnacle of the health and fitness industry decades after I competed. And I've always said this too. You got so many of these guys that were with me in the 80s and 90s, and they keep putting the pictures up from the 80s and 90s. I don't want to be that guy. I like the fact that I can still put up pictures of me today, even though I won the universe back in the 90s. That's the goal for me. I don't know what your goal is, but I can tell you this. I know you want to live, and I know you want to live your best life. And that starts with blood work. Over at Titan Medical, start today.